So, um, what do your children think of what you do and about your books? Have they weighed in on any of that?
They haven't, other than like the book awards to sort of say congratulations, well done and all that sort of stuff. But they haven't had the time to dive into sort of the content and the idea behind that. Um, and that doesn't surprise me because when I think when Deborah passed, um, I was very mindful and was watching to sort of see how they responded and reacted to the loss of their mother. And it, I think it's you have expectation is too strong of a word, but you have a sense of of what you would think you would do or you would respond in your particular situation, and it's not close to how they went about their grieving and continue to grieve. um, it's just I'm more open and outgoing when it comes to that, and they're maybe not quite so.
Yeah, more private.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get that. Different temperaments, different styles, different ways of dealing with things. Completely get that.
yeah.
Um, so let's talk a little bit. So we've mentioned that you have three books. What are the titles of your three books?
The first one was The Gift of Mentoring. So basically, Mentoring 101 is the best way to describe it. The second one was You Are Not Alone. That one ended up being a Amazon #1 bestseller. And it focused on mentoring and post traumatic stress, because I ended up, because of my time in the police force, I ended up with post traumatic stress, and I obviously wrote to provide people some tools that they needed to do so. And then finally, the third book is Grief, the Silent Pandemic. And that one is a 5-time Global Book Award recipient. And it's all about grief. And I share some personal stories, and in as a result of, if you go through and you read the book, there are personal stories about my life in general, and some of the, dealing with things uh, after Deborah has gone and moved on. She's passed away, and so then what? It's and I ask myself that question quite often: is all of this has happened, now what?